Up with this lighting. Hey, what up, y'all? So I have to fucking share this. Let me fix my camera though. It's like, there we go. You guys. I actually wrote a post about this the other day, and I did not post it because it came out really ranty, and sometimes I just don't like posting that kind of shit, but I can't help myself. I have to say this. Like, I have to get it out here and share this message. There are so many people in my space that are business owners and entrepreneurs and coaches and influencers that they call themselves, and they're trying to live a better life and they're trying to be better people and they're talking about it all the time. But then on the flip side, I see them talking massive amounts of shit. And let me explain. I really, really want you to hear me when I say this. They're judging people across the board. So many people are. Like, that's something that I hate. And I actually have worked very hard to make that not be something that I do, because unfortunately we're kind of taught that, to make like a split judgment on people based upon specific things when we see them. I hate it, because you can't judge a book by its cover. But there are so many of these like online gurus or people who are like trying to preach specific whatever it is, and then I see them doing something very specific, and I'm gonna just call it out as it is, and it's making me like want to punch people in the face, quite honestly, because I'm like, you're doing the exact thing that you're telling everyone not to be doing. And it's like mind-blowing to me that they don't see this. I literally just saw a post from a guy that I don't really know him at all, but I saw someone else commented on it, and I was reading it, and like all these people were commenting under it like, yeah, that's right, like, I agree, blah, blah, blah. And he was basically wrote an entire post ripping apart people on Instagram. And now I see this all the time on Instagram. I see people doing this on their Instagram stories. I see them making Facebook posts about it. Basically, what they're doing is they're ripping apart specific people who are using hashtags, who are using certain marketing tools, who are posting selfies, who are posting about going to the gym, who are posting copies of their workout routines, who are posting what they eat every day, their mindset routines, things like that. They're basically poking fun at human beings who are sharing their life and are actually basically adding value, if you want to look at it that way, into the world by sharing their experiences and what they're doing in their lives in order to help other people or influence other people. And what's really funny about this, here's the kicker, is the people who are talking shit about these humans on Instagram specifically is where it seems to be coming from, that they're talking trash on them posting selfies and posting this and posting that, are people who are doing the same thing. I'm like, so what makes you posting your fitness updates and your mindset okay? But then this person, and most of the time, and I'll give you the real reason in just a hot minute, this other person, it's unacceptable, it's annoying, they need to shut it down, they need to get a real job. Like, somebody was literally saying that girls on Instagram were out of control and they needed to get a hobby and get a real job. And I was like, do you not realize most of those women that you're talking shit on are making fucking bank? And I'm not just saying, it's not just women, it's men too. But people have turned their lifestyle, hi, I'm one of them. And again, most of the people who are talking shit about these people are doing the same thing, but they're just not doing it as in such a like scantily way, or maybe they're not in as good a physical shape as the other people they're talking about, or maybe they don't have as big of boobs or as big as butts and like whatever. But like, all that tells me about a person when you're posting online saying all these people are doing is posting booty progress pictures and workout routines all day. Like, aren't we all supposed to work out every single day? Like, I don't understand. Why would you post that? And I'm like, wow, you really don't understand? Like, you really don't see why people post that? There's a few reasons, and I'd like to explain. Number one, People want to see that for free. People want to get ideas of different workout routines they can have. People want motivation. They want to say, oh, I didn't know that you could do that on that particular machine, or I didn't know this and that and the other thing. I know myself and a lot of people who save those types of posts and use them as knowledge and information for wherever they are or whatever it is that they're doing. So that's the funny part. To me, it is extremely low vibe for people to be out there saying that about others. First of all, like, eyes on your own lane. Why the fuck do you care so much? Like, what is it within you that is getting you so triggered and so butthurt over this girl or this guy showing more skin, showing more whatever on Instagram that's pissing you off so much? Like, why do you care? They're obviously serving a purpose and they're doing just fine. And let me tell you, they're not worried about you. Why are you worried about them? That's something that has to do with you. So that's the whole beauty of, and the whole reason, quite honestly, of me making this video right now, is I want to show you that. Like, if you are trying to make the world a better place, and again, a lot of the people that I'm seeing that are talking so much trash on others, especially their mission, I see them, is to add value into the world and to be a positive light and to be a positive person in this world. They say that all the time. They're constantly preaching, which is probably the key component right there. They're constantly preaching all the time to their own audience about how to be a better human being, but yet they're going to come in and they're going to be judgmental and talk shit on someone else. And I'm like, interesting. Are you practicing what you preach? Are you confident in yourself? Why is this person triggering you? Why do you fucking care? Does this make sense? I don't get it, but I keep seeing it. Specifically, people saying, this is not fitness. This girl is half naked. Why would she post this photo? And I'm like, that girl is a fitness model. And she's sponsored by 6 different people, making a lot of fucking money for looking that way. So actually, why are you hating on her game? Because you can't do that, or you haven't created that? That's not her fucking problem. Leave her alone. But the biggest thing there is not even about her. It's about why in the ever-living hell are you paying attention and allowing what someone else is doing to negatively affect you? When I see stuff like that, I think, damn, do what you do, girl. When I see a guy who's boasting about whatever or talking about whatever, and he's got a million other men who are like, tell me about this. How'd you do that? Like, props to you for creating XYZ. Like, do you, bro? Like, congratulations. When all you're doing in the world is questioning other people and saying, why are you doing this? Why would you put that out there? Why would they say this that way? Why would they post that picture? Like, that's you insecure with you. So I want you to think about what that's attracting into your life and where that's holding you down and holding you stuck. Because instead, you don't have to agree with everything other people are doing or saying. I mean, that's just life. You shouldn't. We don't always agree with everyone else. So in that moment, you can send them respect. You can send them props. You can send them love and light. You don't have to send them anything. But don't send them hate. Don't send them anger. Don't waste your time and spend your precious time and energy to create a post or a video or an Instagram story specifically calling someone else out. Because guess what? Those of us that are in touch with who we are, those of us who are secure in who we are, we see you. And we see what that is. We see that for what it is. That's your own insecurities. And that is your mind not being where it needs to be. Because if your mind was where it needed to be, you wouldn't be paying those people any attention. You certainly wouldn't be wasting your time and energy writing about them or calling them out, because you got better things to do. You're in this world to serve a purpose. You're in this world to add value. You're in this world to be the best fucking version of yourself every single day. And let me ask you, I'm going to end it with this. Let me ask you, does talking shit on someone else, judging someone else, make you the best version of who you are? Even if you don't agree with what they're saying. What does that say about you? Like I said, I wrote a post about this the other day, and I did not share it because it came off a little ranty. And this video might have come off a little ranty too, but you know what? Sometimes that's just how it goes. Sometimes you need to have somebody ask you these questions. So that's what I have to say to you. And I hope that that opens the eyes of a few people who are doing this behavior or feeding into this behavior, and they can understand it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. And it's just adding to the hate and the noise. So stop doing it, for the love of God. For those of us who are sick of the fucking noise, please just stop. Anyways, I hope y'all are having a fantastic day. If you liked this video, thumbs up, please. And if you think this is something that other people need to hear, which I think a lot of people need to hear this freaking message, so please share this video if you agree with me and you agree that this is nonsense and people need to knock it off. I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya.